Kash Patel works 13hour days, Deputy defends him were not at FBI for T. Federal Bureau of Investigation FBI Director Kash Patel is facing mounting criticism over his leadership, with former officials questioning his commitment and presence at the agency's Washington headquarters. However, FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino came to his defense, strongly rejecting claims that Kash Patel is disengaged or distracted from his duties. In a recent appearance on Fox News, Dan Bongino said that both he and Kash Patel are dedicated to their roles. He said, pushing back on allegations that Kash Patel prioritizes social life over federal responsibilities, Kash is in the office by 6 a.m. and rarely leaves before 7 p.m. If you think we are there for tea and crumpets, I mean, Kash is there all day. Dan Bongino also addressed the personal cost of the job, revealing that his work schedule has strained his family life. He said, I stare at these four walls all day in DC, you know, by myself, divorced from my wife. Not divorced, but I mean, separated. And it's hard. My wife is struggling. But I'm not a victim. I am not James Comey. I did this and I'm proud. The remarks come amid intensified scrutiny, particularly from former FBI Director James Comey, who questioned Kash Patel and Dan Bongino's leadership. Speaking to CNN, James Comey said, there are lots of people in the FBI who know what they're doing. I hope these two guys are letting them guide them. James Comey, who was fired by then-President Donald Trump in 2017, remains a vocal critic of Trump-era appointees, including Kash Patel, as he has pointed to delays in high-profile cases, such as the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files. Kash Patel's nightclub controversy. Former FBI counterintelligence chief Frank Figliuzzi recently claimed that Kash Patel is frequently spotted at nightclubs and suggested his intelligence briefings had been reduced to twice a week. Dan Bongino emphasized that the FBI's top leadership remains focused on the agency's mission. He said, we're not mailing it in. Swipe left for next video. Who is Kash Patel? Kash Patel, born in 1980 to Gujarati parents in New York, was appointed FBI director in February. He spent part of his early years in East Africa before returning to the U.S. and attending Garden City High School in Long Island. Latest blogs.